Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Cryptolan, and today, 20th of February, and Bitcoin is kind of looking like a double top right here, but doesn't mean we straight go down. Right, the bands are still pretty much green, right? We haven't still flipped the bands, and even though we did flip bands red here, we still went up a lot. And as long as we can pretty much hold, I would say like this level right here, pretty much here, I think we can still push higher because we haven't done any market structure breaks to the downside. So it's bullish still, right? Still bullish. We could still be heading up, and as long as we just trade at the highs, we can easily break up higher. But if we start to trade, lower, like start to test this 200-day moving average on 1 hour time, then no, it could drop down. But that doesn't mean we'll drop down. Maybe we just build a higher low here, push higher maybe to 58k, because 58k is the next real resistance. I'm going to weekly chart for you, and you can see it was pretty much the first real resistance in the 2021 bull market, right? This was kind of a dip, but this led to all of this because we had a wake of weakening structure where we just barely made a new high, and then we retraced all of that. And yeah, that was pretty much a double top there. And we have done two pretty bullish daily, weekly closes, right? But it doesn't mean we can't get a dip right away. Of course we can, but it doesn't mean we will get a dip. Like we could go to 58k, and now we are in a range between 48k and 58k. So we're kind of middle. You don't really want to be trading here. If you want to short, I would maybe wait for 58k, and like if you go first to 58k, then you could pretty much short because we have a huge kind of a gap. Doesn't mean we'll get filled. No, no way this will get filled. It's just too much demand. What I mean, we could still like have a dip to maybe 45k. Like that's still possible. But 48k, major pivot all the way through this bear market and this bull market. Pretty much, we haven't traded above 48k. Like 2022 January, we never traded above 48k, and now we're trading. So that's a major pivot. I know Caspa is just pumping. It's very, very, very bullish. It's kind of looking like this parabolic chart. Once it gets going, and then it just flies. I think there will be short term, like one week to 4 weeks time frame. I think there will be some bullish news for Casper, like a Binance listing or OKX listing, and Casper could go to like 30 cents. I don't know, 50 cents maybe. But nevertheless, this is very, very bullish. And if overall crypto market cap goes to like 6 trillion or something, I would say like if Bitcoin goes to 2 trillion, which is like $140,000 for Bitcoin, 150k just right now, and Ethereum would go to like, I don't know, like half a trillion pretty much. Then Casper could go to easily 100, 200, 300 billion. So yeah, nevertheless, that's pretty good. Solana has been down today. It's still looking pretty decent, right? We could still form a higher low, pretty much. We could still form a higher low and then push back higher and then break out. That's my, I would be looking at Solana. Right now it's kind of making a lower high, but if we can maintain this low, that would be very bullish. But if we start to break this low, then I would be like, okay, is it just a downwards accumulation, or this is actually like end of Solana? Well, I don't think it's end of Solana. I don't really think it will go down to these lows. What else? I want to show you a cash. It's very bullish. It's breaking out. It's kind of looking like injective. This is the wrong chart of a cash, but if we go to like this crypto chart, you can see it's pretty close to the all-time highs. And the last resistance we truly have it's pretty much where we just stopped, because like after that we just have clean body candles, no wicks, no small bodies, clean long bodies. And after that it's just pretty much the all-time high, the listing price, and then the sell-off price, pretty much. And after we're above that, I think we could be looking something like Injective did. Let me find a well, this chart doesn't show it. Let me find Injective right here, right? Solana, fuck, too many coins. Akash is looking somewhere like here, right? It's breaking above all of this resistance, and the last resistance is pretty much the all-time highs. Once it can go above them, it like these are pretty much two different type of cryptos and two different market cap size. Like Injective is like multi-billion-dollar market cap, and Akash is like closer to $1 billion. So it's a difference there, and I mean it's doubled pretty much, almost doubled above the all-time high. So Akash, yeah, it could easily double above the all-time highs for us, right? It's not even that high. Like it could go to $10, and that will be pretty much 158% move from here. So yeah, that's pretty good. One good chain GPT. It's looking kind of like Akash, but it's like breaking the resistance, right? If you go online chart, it's pretty much an all-time high. But we just had the wicks, the listing price on Bybit, and then the last pretty much high before we went into the pretty brutal bottoming range. But the bands are green, and it's looking like this. So yeah, say it's pretty bullish for ChainGPT as well. And other than that, I don't know what else to say. Like you can see Social Tree is leading, of course. Social Tree is leading. I mean, Total is leading and Social Tree is lagging. That's very good. And let's just go on Bitcoin. You can see Bitcoin is above this high. It's above this March 2022 high here, and it's pretty close to the all-time high, right? It's only what, 32% from the all-time high. And if you go to type Total Tree, yeah, this is Total Tree, it's not even above the March 2022 high. And that tells you that there is a lot of room for altcoins still to grow. And when Bitcoin goes to all-time high, pretty much this year, it doesn't mean it will go right next month. It could go after April. It could go there in summer, but I think it will happen like after the elections, pretty much close to 2025, because it's also a TradFi gameplay where the TradFi takes the start of the year pretty safely. When they trade, they want to trade like 2% risk. And if they've done the year pretty good, they have cash to like spend and risk more. So if they had a green year, they will like risk maybe 5-6% by the end of the year per trade, right? They were risking 2%, now they're risking 6%. So there will be more money flowing in the late 2024, I believe so. Of course, the elections, and that's bullish. Of course, US stock market has to cut rates and make inflation go down, which is bullish for markets. And everything is pretty much correlated. Everything is used against dollar. And if they print more dollars, that's going to be bullish for us as well. Doesn't mean they have to physically print dollars or just put numbers on the screen. They can just lend out money to people. That's pretty much the same thing. And there are other ways too, but that's pretty much printing the dollars. So you can see Bitcoin is just leading a lot. It's very close to the all-time highs. Total Tree is 100% away from the all-time highs, right? And Bitcoin is somewhere like above the high, so it's pretty much 32%. You can see how much difference there is. It's a lot of difference. if you take a look where Bitcoin's right now, it's somewhere here. It's 61% difference. If you just hold like a bag of blue chip altcoins like Solana, Caspa, Akash, I think the AI bubble will be the one of the biggest bubbles. It won't happen tomorrow or next week or next month, but it will be in crypto these next 2 years. I guarantee. Everybody's eyes is on AI, but nobody's eyes is on AI in terms of crypto right now, right? Nobody talks about it because it's not a shiny thing right now. But when it will be a shiny thing, everybody will run after it, right? So back your bags of Akash, one of the best AI projects. Tau is good as well, but the market cap is pretty high, so you won't maybe make as much returns as on Akash or ChainGPT. Or I mean, Render is pretty solid too, and Ocean is just pretty old piece of shit. Fetch, yeah, it's decent. It's actually pretty good, but Tau, it's on a blow off top kind of a mode, so I wouldn't personally be buying Tau right now. I would just wait for it to kind of cool off. Maybe it will trade higher here, but then I would buy when it's building support, and I would buy the support. But not a financial advice. Do your own research always, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.